Hi, it's time for Street Talk, your voice and your views on the issues in the news. As oil inches closer to $100 per barrel, drivers in the USA are finding the price of fuel rocketing upwards. Just a few days ago, new highs of $98 a barrel were reached. Experts blame the increases on tensions between the US and Iran and between Turkey and the Kurdish rebels based in northern Iraq. Growing demand in India and China, as well as the declining value of the dollar, are also contributing factors. We took to the streets of the US capital to ask motorists what they believe is behind the recent surge in gasoline prices.
The tension that is really playing hard in the Middle East among all of the producers. And we're seeing things going on like the terrorism premium and the threats with Iran and things of that nature. That's one thing which is very, very important in this market.
I think it's greed more than anything. I think, everything's based on greed. I believe that they just jack up the prices just because they can.
Well, we are all responsible because after 9/11 we were giving a wake-up call to get off of oil, and we didn't. And now they are our masters because we have no other choice, and oil is going to keep going up and up and up.
In reality, Americans have it better than most. Drivers in some European cities are doling out nearly 3 times as much for their fuel. A gallon of unleaded gas in the US is averaging $3.22 right now, which is less than half of the cost in Germany at $7.44. In the United Kingdom, the price of a gallon of gas is around $7.68, but that's still not the most expensive in Europe. In the Netherlands, you would pay a whopping $8.15. And for those of you sick of paying such high prices for fuel, you could always consider moving to Venezuela, where the price of the gallon is a mere 7 cents. We always look for your feedback on our question of the week on YouTube, and we've been receiving some great comments. We asked, did the US presidential campaign start too soon and cause people to lose interest? J1 Manager believes that the campaigning did start too soon, but believes there's a reason for that. The Bush administration is just so overwhelmingly bad that people naturally wanted to purge them as soon as possible, and this has created the early start to the election year. If you're going by the name of Islam the Truth, doesn't care if the campaigning started too early and writes, one thing's for sure, whoever takes Bush's place won't stop the war, the bullying and the torture of innocent people by the US in Iraq and Afghanistan. Kay Bhavandi believes it's not just a matter of when the campaigning starts, it's about the process. The problem is the system, which includes the candidates and their handlers for not speaking the truth, the media for not asking the right questions, and the people for not demanding it. And Wilson Tuhair responded by posting the following thought. Yes, it started way too early. However, unless it's about Britney dropping one of her kids or who OJ killed this week, the catatonic US public could not care less. At any given moment, there can be 30,000 man-made objects in the sky above us. A team of graphic artists took a novel look at flight patterns over America and turned them into oddly beautiful art. Certainly very novel. That's it. Until next time, do keep sending in your questions and comments and pointers to anything interesting or amusing for Street Talk. Remember, what you see here isn't necessarily the view of Al Jazeera, and some of the content's been edited, but for time and space reasons only. And that's the talk on the street.